that's pretty much the forecast for today. Between the mid-50s and mid-60s, highs and lows, and nothing but wind. Anyway, trying to get things moving this morning. We'll see in a bit. We're taking out a Bly Gap this morning, and literally within the first, I don't think you can see the campground from here. It's kind of a descent, but anyway, let me spin it around. We're going up and further into the clouds. I wish you could see, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but the clouds are just blowing through the trees. Everything is sticky as hell this morning. It's very damp, and as I said earlier, it's temperatures are only going to go from the mid-50s to the mid-60s today, so it's going to stay kind of cool. And they are giving rain for later today. But anyway, we're going to climb this little deal, get on up and down, and we should be on Standing Indian Mountain before long. Anyway, see you in a bit. So I think North Carolina decided to stay in bed this morning. It is now 11:30. I'm about 4 miles down for the day. Everything has been uphill, and this is supposedly a viewpoint, but like I said, I think she decided to stay in bed this morning. That's okay. Even though I think, I don't know, I'm about to get to Muskrat Creek Shelter, and there I'm gonna have lunch. So I'll update you a little later as to what my plans are, because there is some rain coming in, so it's gonna be all in the timing of that. Anyway, see you in a bit. So that's pretty crazy. It's a little side trail I just took. I think it's called Raven Rock. It's about 0.3 miles away from Muskrat Creek. But this is the site of an airplane crash, and the trail goes right through the debris field. It's pretty eerie, especially in this weather. Good morning, everyone. Leaving Muskrat Creek Shelter for the night. It was my first shelter experience, and decided that that was going to be the one. No mice except for one in the privy late in the evening. We already got a mile in this morning, and it is about 10 o'clock. We're gonna grab a shuttle in Deep Gap, North Carolina. Head into town. I need some fuel and some TP, a couple other little supplies, and we also have some possibly tornadic weather coming through this evening or into tomorrow, so we're gonna avoid that. Anyway, just thought this was kind of funny. This is one of the trails, the Chunky Gal Trail. Anyway, Queen said fat bottom girls make the rockin' world go round, so I guess they had to name a trail after them too. Anyway, we'll talk to you a bit later. You don't mind me videoing, huh?
No, I don't mind your video. Yeah. That's a nice little setup.
Here, it's just my...
Yeah, I think, yeah. Happy day to go into town.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did you guys sleep last night?
Oh, they pick you up. We met Miss Janet in Franklin, and we're presently being shuttled by her in the bounce box. Ooh, let's go in here and find out what it's all about. The Sapphire Inn in Franklin, North Carolina. Very hiker friendly, very, very old school, very cheap. Lazy Hiker Brewing. Let's go in and check it out, of course. Hitched our first ride.
Southern hospitality.
This is awesome.
What does it say?
This is on public display in the downtown area of Franklin. Pretty freaking awesome. Good morning, everyone. Fresh out of Franklin, North Carolina. Back on trail out of Deep Gap. We got Standing Indian Mountain in our way this morning. And it's 30 degrees, about 9 o'clock. And we got some funny looking white stuff on the ground and still falling. Yep, it's snowing. So we're gonna get at it. Our goal today is Betty Creek campsite. Don't know if we'll make it there, but we're gonna sure as hell try and get up and over Standing Indian. This is gonna be our first mountain that will be over 5,000 feet. Let's go. So we made it to Standing Indian Shelter. That's probably not supposed to be there. So, yeah, say hi, 12. Hi. That's 12, everyone. They've had a lot of bear activity here lately. Obviously, we got some of the marks on the trees. They had 3 hikers had their bear bags, their hangs. We hang the food from the trees, and they were defeated, and they had to go back into town to get new food bags and new food supply. But anyway, we're taking a quick little morning break. We're about a mile in, and still got quite a ways to go, so we'll see you down the trail. Ooh, we're making good time this morning. It's about 11 o'clock, but we started after 9. 2 mile uphill ascent up Indian Mountain. This is our first view, real good view in North Carolina. So yeah, it's great. Enjoy.
Yeah, straight up and straight down, tell them too. Rocks, work.
This, my friends, is awesome. And so, like I said earlier, this is our first climb that's above 5,000 feet. We had some snow flurries, still a few. It's about 30 degrees. So yeah, this is what I retired for. And speaking of retirement, I know all of you firemen back at Fire District 3 in St. Landry Parish, Louisiana, watching, and I appreciate that. It was a great run of 25 years working with you guys, and I know I probably left a little earlier than some of you wanted, but I gotta enjoy life, you know, and y'all will too, and I'll be seeing y'all soon enough. And also to the guys at Evangeline Parish District 2, it was great working with you guys too. So we'll be seeing y'all. Thanks for watching again. Glad y'all could share in this little epic journey of mine. We'll see y'all soon.
Wow. I'm really zoomed in right now, so. It's like his body. Like 6 legs are like touching up to the rock.
Yeah.
Like his body looks like a spider body.
You ready for another view? This is why I do it, because you can't see this stuff unless you go by foot. Anyway, you've heard me say before, but it never gets old. It's a pain in the butt to get to some of these spots, but I'm okay with it, obviously. Anyway, see you in a bit. Hey there, it's time for camp. Tent set up. It is cold. We made it to Betty Creek campsite and got the food in the belly, and water's all filtered. So we're gonna call it a night because it's supposed to be freezing tonight. It is pretty protected here from the wind. We ended the day with 12.2 miles total. I'll try to post that here on the screen if I possibly can, and give you an idea of the elevation we did today. It was a pretty big day. I'm happy with how it turned out, and we're making more progress, and that's always a good thing. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's about 10 a.m. We're getting a very late start this morning. It's hard to get moving this morning. Extremely cold last night, in the 20s. Slept okay, everything's feeling good, but when you get up in the morning and it's that cold, it's kind of hard to start packing all your stuff up because you kind of want to stay warm in bed. But regardless, we're up and moving. We're going to try to do about 8 miles today to get to the next gap, which is Rock Gap. We're already starting on our first climb of the day, which is the worst climb, and it is definitely going to be a milestone day, and you'll understand a little later when I explain it. In the meantime, we're beginning our ascent. So that was a pretty interesting view. I really enjoyed that. Just a little fun fact. We are presently on Big Butt Mountain. Yeah. Funny name, not a funny hike. Anyway, we'll see y'all a bit later. This is why it's a milestone day. This is AT Mile 100 at the Albert Mountain Fire Tower, and this is our view.